today's video, I'll be showcasing the brand new 10,000 Robux Celestial Omega Reactor Overlord in Toilet Tower Defense. I don't know what Talantic was thinking when releasing a literal 10,000 Robux Celestial into the shop, but here we are. So make sure you watch until the end to see exactly how far I can get with the best possible team equipped. And without any more waiting, let's first try to find one for sale because I am not spending 10,000 Robux to get this unit. Oh hell no, yeah, let's just go to the Pro Plaza right now. Yeah, now that we're actually in a Pro Plaza, we can definitely see if anyone's actually selling it over here too. So let's see, come on, tell me there's at least one for sale. Let's go all the way over here. Oh man, there's none. I guess we'll just ask in chat who has a new Celestial and we'll see if anyone will let us borrow it because I am not paying for this. Alright, this person does have it. We'll see if they want to give it to me because I'll add them and sign it for them for free. Oh, nice. They will. Okay, let's definitely send them a friend request. Okay, they're asking how long. And we'll just tell them 1 hour since it's going to be just one endless game. And Bay, he said, okay, sure. There we go. Nice. We already unlocked it first try. Thank you so much, Mason Strikes again, 111 for giving me this. I appreciate it. Well, there we go. Now that we've secured the main unit of the video, we can definitely try to get everything else that we're missing. So for the team, we'll definitely make sure to bring the Shiny Carrot Farmer Bunny Man, Shiny Talantic Titan, Shiny Titan Warlord Clockman, Shiny Titan SWAT Cameraman, Shiny Mafia Boss Cameraman, Upgraded Titan Clockman, and obviously the brand new Celestial Omega Reactor Overlord. Yeah, as of right now, I don't have every single unit. We are going to be easy, but at least I have some of them at the very least. So yeah, this is essentially what we have equipped at the moment, meaning we're still missing the Titan SWAT as well as the Shiny Talantic Titan. Now we just need to find people with those two units, which hopefully won't be too tough to do. As yeah, here we go. One's in stock and it looks like it's owned by, this person doesn't actually lend units. Okay, hold on. I'm going to have to find someone else. I'll just see us once we finally find someone with one of the two units we're missing. I'll be right back. And wait, no way. My friend Joanne actually has a Shiny Talantic Titan. People were telling me in the chat, especially Abby, and he actually does. Yeah, if you guys don't know, Johan77256 is literally the GOAT, bro. He literally hooks me up with every single unit, every single video. He's an actual legend when it comes to lending me units, bro. Oh my gosh, wait, he might actually let me borrow both, because I'm pretty sure he typically has a Shiny Titan SWAT as well. And there we go, we finally got in a trade with him too. And yeah, nice. We also got in a trade with him. Let's also start signing some of his units, because there's a lot of units he wants signed, it seems. And yeah, unfortunately I don't have any of those, but we'll definitely make sure to sign them after we do this trade. Yeah, huge shout out to Johan. If you see him selling stuff in the marketplace for a good price, definitely feel free to buy it, bro. Definitely buy it because he's actually the GOAT. Alright, this is everything he wants signed. Let's definitely ready up and sign it right away. And yep, there goes the trade right then and there. Oh shoot, oops. Yeah, my inventory was full, but I'm pretty sure if we give him some of our Time Warden Clock watches, then we'll be good. Yeah, let's see, and alright, nice. There goes the trade. Yeah, we'll definitely instantly send him a trade back. He'll instantly accept it. And yeah, let's just sign everything just like that. We're gonna keep one of our Shiny Titan SWATs that he gave us just so we can use it for the video as well. And yeah, let's ready up and confirm. We'll double check to make sure this is everything after this trade, just to be sure that we're giving him everything back. But nice. Yep, there goes the trade right then. Alright, wait, I don't know why it's lagging so much, but yeah, it's taking forever to count down. Okay, fine, it's processing, and there goes the trade. Yeah, let's double check ourselves. I'm pretty sure that was everything. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that should be everything. Because I gave him this during the trade, and then everything else was already traded. And yeah, now that we basically have everything that we need, let's definitely return to the lobby to actually start this video for once. But anyway, yeah, there's our entire team fully equipped out, as you can see here, with literally the best possible set of units also on. And yeah, let's just see exactly how far this fully maxed out Omega Reactor Overlord can get us on an episode right now. Here we go. And yeah, for this one game, we'll definitely make sure to fully auto-skip the entire time just to make sure this round goes as quick as possible. And by wave 1, we'll place down 2 of our Carrot Farmer Bunnymans that are shiny, and we'll actually give one to level 2 by wave 1 as well. By wave 2, we'll place down our final Carrot Farmer Bunnyman, and we'll get the rest to level 2 too. By wave 3, we can upgrade 2 of our farms to level 3. And by wave 4, we'll actually be able to up 4 to get 2 to level 4. As soon as this skips one more time though, we'll definitely place it in the starting unit, and I guess for now we'll just have to use our Shiny Mafia Boss Cameraman as a starting unit, which we'll place right over here. So yeah, boom, let's place it, and it'll basically be able to take care of everything and anything in its path for the very beginning as well. Finally, by wave 5 though, we can actually get our first farm to level 5. By wave 6, we can get our second one to level 5, as well as almost our final one to level 5. And finally, by wave 7, we can max out our first one. Now that it skipped to wave 8 though, we can definitely max out the final 2 just like that. So finally by wave 8, we're done maxed out every single farm. And now we can definitely fully focus on maxing out the shiny Mafia boss cameraman. So by wave 9 we can get it to level 2, and by wave 10 we can get it to level 3. On wave 10 we already do have our first boss of the video, the large glasses toilet, so there it is with 15,000 health, and there it instantly goes. Yeah, that was definitely a super easy boss to defeat, and now we're finally about to max out the shiny Mafia boss cameraman. As by wave 12 we can get it to level 4, and finally by wave 15 we fully maxed it out. Yeah, what makes it is doing exactly 123,750.001 damage, has 70 range, a 33% damage boost to every single unit, and spawn size with 450,000 health. Those allies are doing 2,000 damage, and it has a 0.5 second cooldown. Now that we finally maxed out this unit though, we can definitely start working on the shiny Titan SWAT cameraman, which we'll place right behind it over here. So yeah, there's this one's level 2, 3, and oh well, yep, I guess level 4 by wave 17, and now we're already 3 waves away from wave 20. But we should definitely be able to fully max out the shiny Titan SWAT cameraman before we make it to wave 20. As now we're 2 waves away from wave 20, and we can get it to level 5. And now we're only 1 wave away from wave 20, and now we'll need roughly $2,500 more before we can max it all the way out. So actually, never mind, it probably won't be before we make it to wave 20, but at least by wave 20 we will be able to max out the shiny Titan SWAT cameraman. As yep, there we go, it skipped and boom, there we go, we maxed it out, and now we're about to defeat the wave 20 boss. So yeah, there it is right then and there, and it literally died even quicker than the wave 10 boss died over this way. I'll take it for sure. Anyway, what makes out the shiny Titan SWAT cameraman is doing roughly 0 damage, but has 40 range, spawns eyes with 300,000 health. It boosts range by 22%, is those allies are doing 5,000 damage, and then it has a 0.45 second cooldown. Now that we have all of that out of the way though, we can definitely start trying to max out the shiny Titan Warlord Clockman, which is our final booster that we need to max out, which we'll place right behind these two over this way. And by wave 23 we can get it from level 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5. By wave 25 we can get it to level 6 though. And finally by wave 27 we can get it to level 7. Now there's only one upgrade left to go, which we'll definitely be able to fully max out by wave 30, as now we're 3 waves away and 2 waves away. But now we're only 1 wave away from wave 30, and boom, there's our shiny Titan Warlord Clockman fully maxed out, and now we are about to make it to wave 30 just like that. And yep, on wave 30 we do obviously have our next boss, the fly into a buzzsaw twist, so there it is in 3, 2, 1, and boo. Yeah, this time it's gonna die right where the wave 10 boss died last time. But what makes out the shiny Titan Warlord Clockman is doing a whopping 229,425 damage. It has 73.2 range, spawn size with 1.35 million health. Those allies are doing 50,000 damage. It has a 33% cooldown boost, a 0.5 second cooldown, 6 stun time, 60% toilet soil, and then it does an extra 50% damage to every single boss. Now that we finally have all 3 of the boosters fully maxed out, we can definitely fully focus on trying to max out our time stop right over here, the upgraded Titan Clockman. And yeah, since when it's maxed out, it will roughly have almost 100 range, we'll definitely just place it over this way. And already by wave 33, we can get it from level 1 to 2 to 3 to 4. By wave 34 though, we'll be able to get it to level 5. And by wave 37, we can get it to level 6. It's definitely going to be close to maxed out before wave 40, as now we're only 3 waves away from wave 40, and it costs $30,000 for the final upgrade. But now we're 2 waves away from wave 40, and we still need roughly $12,000 more. And now we're only 1 wave away, and we still need $2,000 more. So yeah, yet again, it's probably going to be wave 40 on it out when we fully maxed out our one and only time stop unit. So yep, here we go. We basically took out every single enemy, and there we go. It skipped to wave 40, and we fully maxed out the upgraded Titan Clockman. And now we're about to defeat the wave 40 boss. So yep, here it comes in 3, 2, 1, and yep, there it is. 1.9 million health won't really be too tough to defeat, as there it goes over this way. But when maxed out, the upgraded Titan Clockman is doing 116,375 damage, has 97.6 range, and then a 0.335 second cooldown. Now that we finally have all 3 of the boosters and the one and only time stop maxed out, we can definitely max out our final support unit, that of which will be the shiny Talanthric Titan with its cool ability. So I suppose for now, we'll just place it right back here, and yeah, here's the ability right here, the Corrupting Smite. Basically what it does is it smites all attackers on the map, which basically does 5% of their max health instantly. And for 30 seconds at a time, it'll allow every single unit that's placed to do 3 times damage in that time frame. Yeah, it's definitely a good reason to bring this unit on in the Endless Run, just because of that 5% boost. But either way, now we can definitely start maxing out the shiny Telanthric Titans, so there's it's level 2, 3, and 4 by wave 43. By wave 45, we can get it to level 5. But now we're only 3 waves away from wave 50, and we still need roughly 9,000 more dollars. But most likely, by wave 48 is when we'll be able to fully max out the shiny Telanthric Titan. As there we go, skip to wave 48, we had barely enough to fully max out, but now we're only 2 waves away from wave 50, 1 wave away. And boom, there we go, we officially made it to wave 50 on the dot. Still nothing much has really made it much past this line over this way. But on wave 50, we have our first somewhat tanky boss of the video, which is obviously the giant smooth tool with 9 million health. That of which we already got below 9, 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4 million health. But now it's already below 3, 2, 1, and GG's over this way. Yeah, not too bad at all. We actually fairly easily defeated that, and now we need to max out, well, I guess not max out, but read out these sets of the shiny Telanthric Titan. So we max out doing 504,735.001 damage, has 85.4 range, a 0.67 second cooldown, 5 stun time, and then 60% toilet slowing. Now that we finally have all these support units fully maxed out, though, we can definitely finally max out an Omega Reactor Overlord. That of which I think we'll place directly in the front right over this way. Oh my goodness, whoa, what a crazy stance, dang. Yeah, wow, already on level 1 is doing exactly a total of 7,647.5 damage. It has 51.24 range, 20 explosion radius, a 0.335 second cooldown, and then 75% toilet slowing. Yeah, I think that 75% toilet slowing is definitely going to be meta for endless mode. I'm not gonna lie, 75% is crazy. I don't think we've ever had a unit with that much slowing in the game, but now we can definitely max it out, so there's it to level 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But now we're only 3 waves away from wave 60, so we're actually about to fully max out, probably by wave, I guess, probably wave 58. As there we go, skip to wave 58, we still need roughly around 2,000 more dollars, but I'm hoping that we will get enough by this wave. As yeah, now we only need 600, 300, and boom, there we go, we fully maxed out the Omega Reactor Overlord. Before we read out these stats, we need to first make it to wave 60 and take out the wave 60 bosses. Now we're 2 waves away from wave 60 and 1 wave away. And boom, there we go, we officially made it to wave 60 on the dot. Still nothing much has really made it much past this corner right here. But on wave 60, we obviously do have the Frost Skeleton Toilet spawning in with roughly, ooh, I don't even know, I think like 18.1 million health if I were to guess. Or maybe it's 18.3 million. Either way, it spawns on wave 61, so I'll see you guys once it does spawn in. Okay, well, here we go. Skip to wave 61, and yep, there it is with 18.3 million health. That of which we already got below 15 million health, 10 million, 5, 3, 2, 1, and GG's over this way. Nice. That was also a fairly easy boss to take out. Anyway, when fully maxed out, the Omega Reactor Overlord is doing a whopping 93,100 damage, has 85.4 range, 20 explosion radius, and then a 0.134 second cooldown, as well as still that 75% toilet slowing. Now that we fully maxed out the Omega Reactor Overlord, though, we can definitely fully focus on placing a ton of them down. And as you can see, the range is absolutely gigantic on these guys for sure, which is why we're actually going to place them all the way back over this way. Yeah, we're going to fit in as many as possible in this small little stretch over this way, so there's 2 plates as well as 3, 5, 10. And yeah, it seems like you can basically fit 9 in a row, which is honestly really solid. Yeah, we'll definitely have to fit in the rest over this way too. But yeah, now we already have over 10 placed. And wait, these are so easy to fit in. Oh my goodness, are you guys seeing this? Yeah, look how quick, look how close we can actually fit these in. That's crazy good. So yeah, just like that, by wave 66, we have every single one of them fully placed out, and now we can definitely continue max out the rest, starting with this one right here, I suppose. But now we need to figure out exactly how expensive it is to max out. Now, we'll definitely start doing that after we make it to wave 70, though, as now we're 3 waves away from wave 70, 2 waves away, 1 wave away, and boom, there we go. We officially made it to wave 70 on the dot. Still nothing much has really gotten past this corner right here. But on wave 70, there's the giant turkey total with 34 million health. That of which we already got below 30 million health, 20 million, 10 million. And nice, this boss is also going to be super easy to defeat, as there it goes over this way. And wait, no way, it actually got rewinded due to the upgraded time clock, man. Nice. Yeah, like I said though, now let's figure out exactly how expensive it is to max out. So if we pull out a calculator just like so, and we start with the cost of placing it, which is 1,818. So we do that number, plus 2,223, plus 5,556, plus 8,989, plus 12,121, plus 23,232, plus 34,343, And finally, plus 45,454, we're looking at a grand total of exactly $133,936 to place a max on Omega Reactor Overlord. I guess that's honestly really not too bad at all. I mean, I guess I'll take it. Now we're 3 waves away from wave 80 though. But yeah, 133,000 isn't really that expensive at all compared to the other Celestial, which costs over 200,000, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, now we're 2 waves away from wave 80, and 1 wave away, and boom, there we go. We officially made it to wave 80 on the dot, and now we basically have exactly enough money to fully max out the second one just like this. So now we finally have 3 maxed out in total by wave 80, and on wave 80 with the flying dual cargo toilet spawning in. And this one has roughly 10 million health, so a lot less than the last 2 bosses have, but either way it will spawn in with 2 glitch loads after it dies. So yeah, there it is right then, and boom, there, yep, 10 million health on the dot basically, and that's already dead in 3, 2, 1, easy. Yeah, that was definitely the last super easy boss of the video, but there's the 2 glitches as well. Oh my goodness, okay, do not get close to that zone if you're using this unit, bro. You get so laggy if you do, jeez. Anyway, yeah, it seems like we already did take out both of the glitch load bosses, so now we can definitely start working on our 4th one by wave 90. In fact, yeah, our goal is to max out before wave 90, so by wave 82 we can get it to level 2, 3, 4, and 5. By wave 84 we can get it to level 6, 7 by wave 86. But now we're 3 waves away from wave 90, and I'm pretty sure we will be able to get the last 25,000 we need by wave 90. As now we're 2 waves away, and now we only need roughly 10,000 more. And now we're only 1 wave away from wave 90, and boom, there's our 3rd, or I guess no, that's our 4th one, I'm pretty sure, fully maxed out. We'll definitely start working on our 5th one right away, but now we're about to make it to wave 90 on the dot just like that. And on wave 90, like you guys know by now, we have our first super tanky boss of the video, which is obviously the Broken Heart Toilet. And this is the first boss to reach over 144 million health on it, which is crazy tanky for sure. Either way, I'm 100% confident we will be able to take it out even before it gets to this corner, if I were to guess. As here we go, any second now it will be spawning in, so there it is right there with 144.5 million health, that of which we already got below 140 million health, 130 million, 120, 110, 100, 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, and yeah, there it goes right over this way. It didn't even get past this corner. Nice, we'll take it. Yeah, that was definitely a super easy boss to defeat, so it took around 3 waves to defeat, which is honestly not that bad at all, but by wave 94 we can get it to level 7, and by wave 97 we fully maxed out our 5th one. Now we're only 3 waves away from wave 100 though, and 2 waves away, 1 wave away, and boom, there we go. Now we made it to wave 100 on the dot. Still nothing much has gone much past this corner in the very front, but on wave 100 we have our first boss to reach over 200 million health on it, so around 60 million more than the last boss had. But for some reason it always spawns right as soon as it skips wave 101, so boom, there we go, it skipped, and within 3 seconds it will spawn in. Yep, there it is. 206 million health to be exact, that of which we already got below 200, and 190 million health, as well as 180 million, 170, 160, 150, 140, 130, 120, 110, 100, 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, and nice. There it goes, a little bit further than where the Broken Heart will died this time over this way compared to last time where the Broken Heart died right here. Either way, it's not really too big of a deal as it basically just died in the exact same spot as last time anyway. But finally by wave 106 we can fully max out our 6th one, so now we only have 3 left to max out in this row over this way. Well, actually, no, there's a total of 4 left to max out in this row. Now we're only 3 waves away from wave 110 though, and 2 waves away, 1 wave away, and boom, there we go. We officially made it to wave 110 on the dot. Still nothing much has really made it too far at all quite yet, but on wave 112 is when the wave 110 boss spawns in, and this one almost has 300 million health. And you may have guessed it is obviously the Mutant Pumpkin Toilet. As yep, there we go, skip to wave 112, there's the Mutant Pumpkin Toilet with 292 million health. That of which we already got below 290 million, as well as 280 million, 250 million, 200 million, 150, 100, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, and nice. There it goes in the very front over this way. Not too bad. Yeah, that's how much it took roughly 5 waves to defeat, considering it should have spawned on wave 110. But either way, in the meantime, we were able to max out our 4th to last, so now we only have 3 left to max out in this row over this way. And speaking of 3, now we're 3 waves away from wave 120, and 2 waves away, 1 wave away, and boom, there we go. We made it to wave 120 on the dot. Now enemies are reaching this corner too, but we had the Astro Toilet to defeat with 246 million health. That of which probably won't be too big of a problem to defeat whatsoever. But I'm definitely curious to see exactly how far enemies start getting now, considering now we have even shield tools making it to this corner of the map over this way. Luckily for the most part, we are able to still keep up with everything spawning in, and now the Astro Toll is down to its last 200 million health right over here, as well as 100 million health on this corner, 10 million on this one, and nice, there it goes over this way. Not too bad. Yep, and just like that, now that we took out that boss, enemies are back over here once more. And even though that one took 3 ways to defeat, we still were able to defeat it somewhat easily for sure. But by wave 125, we fully maxed out our second to last one over this way, so now there's our, I guess, our third to last, but now there's only 2 left to max out. But unfortunately, we're at the point where enemies are making it over here, and I think by now I definitely want to turn on low GFX just so we stop having all these annoying flashes constantly happening. But it's still good that we can see all these particle effects, so I can't really be too complaining at all. Now we're only 3 waves away from wave 130 though, and 2 waves away, 1 wave away from wave 130, and boom, there we go, we officially made it to wave 130 on the dot. Now we have constant enemies starting to make it all the way over this way, so I think once the wave 130 boss spawns in, we'll definitely use our shiny Telether tie-in ability instantly just to take care of all the enemies that are getting extremely far at the moment. So yep, there we go, it spawned in, we'll instantly use our corrupting time stop, and we might as well use our ultra time stop too, just to clear our stuff even quicker. And yeah, look at the DPS that is going down on these mutant pumpkin toads in the front over this way. Look how quick they're getting shredded through right now. In fact, yep, now enemies are only over this way, and now they're only to this corner. And yeah, look at that, they're just instantly getting evaporated. Now they're only back over this way. Wow, we're literally back to spawn killing. No way, that's so good. Yeah, now the rapid rabbit soul is already below 600 and 500 million health just as soon as the abilities are up. So yeah, that ability was crazy good, bro. Oh my goodness, I cleared out literally everything, and now we only have 1 left to max out in that first row. Now it's down to its last 400 million health though, 300 million health, 200 million, 100 million, and nice. Finally, at last, all the way over this way, we are able to defeat the rabbit toilet right then and there. Not too bad. Yeah, now we have to wait roughly 100 seconds to get our ultra time stop, as well as almost 200 seconds to get our corrupting smite back once more. So I doubt we'll be able to use it by wave 140, as now we're 4 waves away from wave 140, and we already got our next one to level 6, as now we're 3 waves away from wave 140. 2 waves away, 1 wave away, and boom, there we go. We officially made it to wave 140 on the dot. Still nothing much has really made it too far at all quite yet. But obviously, by wave 140, we are gonna have to defeat our next boss, which is actually our second Astro Toilet of the video. And for this one, it's gonna be the secular Astro Toilet. Finally, by wave 141, though, we fully maxed out this entire front row over this way at last too, and now we just need to max out the last few that are left. But by wave 140, we do have the second Astro Toilet, like I said, with 317 million health. And honestly, at this point, I think we're gonna have to wait for enemies to get over there before we start using all of our abilities once more. I mean, we already do have our ultra time stop back, but we still have to wait about a minute till we get our corrupting smite back too. Luckily, we already got the second Astro Toilet below 300 million health, and 200 million over here, 100 million a little bit further than that, and dang it, it put up his shield once more with around 86 million health left, but as soon as the shield is up, it should die instantly. Yeah, there we go, it put its shield down, and now it's down to 60 million, 50 million, 40, 30, 20, 10, and nice, there it goes. Yeah, definitely not too bad at all, and now we finally have both of our abilities up, so let's just instantly use our corrupting smite and our ultra time stop too, as our combo is instantly killing everything. And since we almost reached the toilet cap, that was definitely the right idea to use the ability right then and there. Unfortunately though, this time around, it's honestly not really doing much for us, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, enemies are still all the way over this way still. Now we're finally 3 waves away from wave 150 though. And just like that, both of the abilities are up and still enemies are over here. Now we're only 2 waves away from wave 150 though. And dang it, now we've reached the toilet cap once more. Luckily now we are finally below the toilet cap once more just like that, so now we're 1 wave away from wave 150. But now enemies are all the way over this way, and we still have to wait 100 seconds to get either ability back once again. And nice, there we go, we finally made it to wave 150 on the dot. Still nothing much has really made it too far at all quite yet. And now we only have to wait roughly a whole minute till we get our ultra time stop back, which we'll immediately use as soon as we do get it. Yeah, this time we have to defeat the Juggernaut Astro Toilet with 658 million health. But now we even have enemies making it all the way over this way. This would definitely be the most ideal time to use a time stop, but unfortunately we still have to wait over 20 seconds to get our ultra time stop back. But in the meantime, we can definitely max out our next one, and now we only have to wait 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and yeah, let's just instantly use it just like so. Yeah, that was honestly kind of clutch. Enemies are still over this way, so we're basically dealing the max amount of damage possible to them all at once. But I'm not gonna lie, that ability did not really help us out much at all, bro. Enemies are still over here. Luckily, we get our corrupting smite back in less than a minute now, too, so we'll definitely have to use that instantly. But now we finally got the Juggernaut Astrotola below 600 million health. 500 million health over this way. And yeah, definitely as soon as we get the ability back, we are going to use it, as now it's in the front, and we definitely need to be able to take it out before we end up losing. Now we only have to wait 10 more seconds though. And now it's down to 300 million health. But hold up, okay, I put up a shield, so we're actually going to wait to use it once the shield is up, and then as soon as the shield is gone, we'll definitely use the corrupting smite. So come on, put your shield down. Alright, here we go. I put a shield down, let's instantly use the ability just like that, and that's below 200 million health, 100 million, and nice, there we go. We did defeat the Juggernaut Astrotola, and now we have a Specialist Astrotola in the front with over 500 million health, 400 million, 300, 200, 100, and nice. Just as the ability is gonna end, we are able to take it out right then and there, but now we even have more enemies making it all the way over this way once again. So I think this is at the point where there's really no way we stay alive. I mean, there's even an Astro Spider tool in the front now too. And it basically has all of its health still with oh my goodness, it had 2 billion health in the start, and it still has 1.9 billion. So yeah, there's definitely no way we're gonna be able to take out this whatsoever. Honestly, just so we have a chance to take it out later on, I think we'll actually use our Warlord Rewind on it, just so we can start heavily taking out all the enemies that we still can take out, possibly. But now we finally have our Ultra Time sub back, so we'll definitely instantly use that ability once again. And okay, nice, our two abilities are basically lined up, so as soon as we have to wait 200 more seconds, we will be able to get our Corrupting Smite back once more. So as long as we're able to hold up another 200 seconds or so, I think we actually have a shot to at least make it to wave 160. We'll have to see. Especially considering we continuously hit the toilet cap every single time it skips. As now we have to wait less than 150 seconds. But oh boy, the Astro Spider Tola is in the front once again. Honestly, I think we just will use our Friend Maker ability on it just to make sure we take it out. As yeah, that was definitely worth using. Now enemies are only back over this way, and we still have a 200 million health barrier in the very front. And now we're finally only 3 waves away from wave 160. And now we have to wait less than 100 seconds. And nice, now we're only 2 waves away from wave 160. And we maxed out another Omega Reactor Overlord Atlas as well. But dang it, just like that, there is the Astro Spider Tola in the very front. And now we have enemies making it over here. But now we only have to wait 1 minute till we get our abilities back. And now we only have to wait 30 more seconds. 20 more seconds. 10 more seconds. Come on, come on, come on. We can hang on for 10 more seconds, I think. Come on, please, bro, please. We're so close. Yeah, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yep, we're just gonna instantly use our Corrupting Smite just like that to instantly take out all of those, as well as our Ultra Time Stop instantly too. So hopefully still be able to take out every single of these Quad Rocket Shield tools in the very front now. Yup, nice. With roughly around 10 seconds left on our ability, we took out all those, and now we also took out both of the Mutant Pumpkin tools in the front now too. And now that we took out all the DJ Tool 2.0s, right as soon as the ability is up, we basically only have enemies back over here. Yeah, that ability was definitely very clutch for sure. Now we're only 1 wave away from wave 160. And boom, there we go. We officially made it to wave 160 on the dot, and now we finally have our next boss. That of which I doubt we'll be able to even get close to defeating, as this is the first boss to reach over, well, not 1, not 2, but 3 billion health. As, yep, there it is right there. The Carrier Astro Tool with 3.019 billion health on it. Yeah, it is an absolute monstrosity of a unit to take out. I mean, there's really no way we're even going to get it below 2 billion health. Even though somehow, someway, we did already get it down to its last 3 billion health on the dot right then. And come on, come on, come on, and there. Definitely took a while, but at least we were able to do so. And yeah, if we hold off another 90 seconds, we will actually be able to use our abilities once more. I mean, we already get our Ultra Time Stop back in around 70 seconds now, too. And 50 seconds, 40 seconds, 30 seconds, 20, and dang it, this Astro Tool's making it so far, but I think we might be able to take it out normally, as now we only have to wait, like 5 more seconds or so. As here we go, we should have our ability back as soon as we get it. Come on, pop up, yeah, there we go, boom, let's use it, nice. Yeah, wow, that was definitely super clutch for sure. Now enemies are all the way over here, but at least we can stall for at least slightly longer, that way I can yap at least a little bit more before we end up losing. But unfortunately, we're at the point where the ability is over, and we still have to wait over a minute to get our Corrupting Smite back, so there's really just no way we're gonna be able to deal enough damage to every single tool that's all the way over this way, including the Specialist Astro Tool with over 1 billion health still before we end up losing. We definitely got close, it's just not quite enough, so there we go. I mean, we can Warlord Rewind, it just won't make a big enough difference. GG's. Yeah, 153 waves beaten while fully auto-skipping with the literal best team ever. I'll take it, that's really solid for sure. In fact, yeah, here's the final leaderboard to wrap up the video. Well, I guess never mind, we don't really need a leaderboard. There was only 1 round, and that was it. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely make sure to leave leave a like and subscribe as it helps me out a ton. And if you actually somehow have a shiny one of these, definitely let me know in the comments down below. Yeah, I'll definitely want to be showcasing that for a different video for sure. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for me. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video very soon. And wait, no wait, I think we would have been on the leaderboard if we started the round before the leaderboard reset. Maybe we'll have to do a leaderboard run as well. Anyway, that's pretty much it for me. Now I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video very soon. Peace out, everybody.